Okay, I just had to show you this. Alright, when adding extra wood to the fire, it seems to be good to do that when you got some flame, and then the flames themselves dry out and heat the wood. So the wood can then start giving off gases. You can then drop the wood into the stove itself. And as you can see, my pot stand thing is working okay. We've got some amazing gas flames coming up there, and it's all coming out of the tin the way it should, and it's licking the bottom of the pan. When the sticks themselves catch fire and flames come out of them, that acts a bit like a pilot light to kind of like keep the gases, keep the whole thing going. So that's also quite a positive thing to bear in mind. Now, the water's boiling. I think this is what's called a proper rolling boil. So this is interesting, but remember, if you're adding extra wood, I mean, getting it lit can always be a bit of a trial. I used the fire lighter plus the evergreen, dried evergreen on top, to lit some sticks which I'd shortened and made much smaller with these things. That started the whole thing going. When we had flames, I then was able to use the flames to dry and heat the wood, so I could then add it into the wood gas stove to try and get more gases going. And so, yeah, although it's fiddly and it's a bit time consuming, it is a viable means of generating enough energy to be able to cook using just sticks and teeny bits of wood which I picked up when I went for a walk. So, nowhere near as convenient as turning on the electric hob, but what the hell. I mean, just look at the shape of some of those flames. See if I can get closer. That looks right. That looks just, well, they've gone down a bit. I'll see if I can put some more wood in there. Just try and keep it going a bit longer. This thing might look a bit big, and it is. What I'm going to do is just shove it over the top, heat it up, start it to, releasing some of its natural gases prior to shoving it into the stove. And that seems to be a good little trick. That's actually a beautiful sight. That really is a beautiful sight. It's the kind of thing that would warm your heart if you were living in a cave, you know what I mean? That is a very nice sight. Boiling away. I think that's hot enough for me to justify making a cup of coffee with it. Now, beautiful. Totally beautiful. Oops. Don't want to waste good gas production. Shove it in it. So I think we got a combination of a regular fire as well as wood gas, but what the heck. We have fire. I have done it. I have made fire. And look at those flames. Some of them are the translucent ones, some of them are the regular ones. But either way, it's good. Maybe it doesn't take much to make me happy, but this makes me happy. I'm glad.